Good morning, welcome back to Richard Vlogs Disney. My name is Richard, I obviously make Disney vlogs. This is Roberta, and we are in the Bahamas. Yes, you've just seen us arriving in Nassau this morning. The lift is here, and it's empty, so I can carry on. We're now heading up to...
11?
Yes, to Cabanas for breakfast. We tried to sit outside for about 2 seconds before the wind nearly blew away all the bacon, so we decided inside is probably safer for now. Breakfast has been acquired. We both have pretty much the same thing. So breakfast was very good. Toy Story is playing on Funnel Vision. We're just heading up to the front of the ship to watch another ship coming into port at Nassau. As for the plan for today, we don't have any. We're not even particularly sure if we are going to get off the ship. So the Celebrity Summit is currently coming into dock next to us. If you want to get a gauge of how windy it is, the Disney Cruise Line flag's doing bits. There is one more ship out on the horizon as well, so we aren't going to be just us and the summit here today. There's someone else on their way. It's now time to go to my favourite place on the ship, and that is Cove Cafe. This is just my favourite place on the ship. Christmas trees are up, get some good coffee. So we have 2 iced vanilla lattes, some more views of the Celebrity Summit. I think that's the Carnival Freedom coming in over there. You can tell because it had a funnel fire recently, so it's missing half of its whale tail. We've also retreated into the sort of outside but sheltered area because the wind is, as you can see by my awful hair, the wind is winding. The Carnival Freedom has docked. There's that damaged whale tail, so if you know a carnival ship, it normally has a bit that comes off each side. But that was in a fire earlier this year. So like I was saying earlier, I don't think we're going to get off today. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, we'll go off in Castaway, but maybe if we do, it'll just be to take some pictures of the back of the ship and then get back on. We just have nothing here particularly that we want to do, and for us on these cruises, often like the ship is what we're here for. Like, and using a port day like this, you can often find an emptier ship. Though, if the pool deck is anything to go by, that's not going to be the case because it's kind of busy. So we went to Blue Lagoon last time we were here, which was very good. We very much enjoyed it. Definitely something we would recommend if you are here for the first time, or even like you can go to the island as well. Like you don't have to go and do the dolphins. The island has lots of like beaches and stuff if you want to just go and hang out there. But like
the dolphins are not enclosed in like
no.
Anything. They're free to roam around and do what they want.
They have like they have a nice big enclosure, but for us, the ship is where we're here, what we're here for. So we just want to spend some time on board the ship. So we have come to the main atrium to have a look at this beautiful tree and the Donald statue, of course. But that's lovely. The ship is very nicely decorated for Christmas. The last ship that we were on was the Magic for one of the Magic at Sea cruises in the UK in 2021. Being back on a Dream class ship, you suddenly see the difference in size again, like how small the Magic is comparatively to the Dream and the Fantasy, but I love the Magic. So also that ship was only half full, and you can definitely tell the difference now that you're on a full ship again, that this is what they are really like, because it was very quiet on the Magic, which it's not so much on the Dream at the moment. The shops are all closed because we are currently in port. However, one thing we noticed when we walked through them yesterday is that there is a lot more availability of merchandise on this than there was on our last cruise. On our last cruise, things like this bag here went within like 5 minutes of the store opening, if that. Whereas they seem to be getting a lot more regular restocks now. I also just noticed they have the Christmas Spirit jersey full cruise line, which is very sweet. That's nice. The lobby is one of the best uses of forced perspective. Each deck is not the same height as the deck above it, so we have a double-sized deck at the bottom, a deck and a half at the top, and a normal-sized deck on deck 5, and that means that when you're stood in the atrium and you look up, it looks much taller than it is, but it also means that when you are at the top looking down, it looks much smaller than it is. It's a very, very beautiful space. And if you come to deck 5, midship on the, I can't remember what side this is on, but you will find the sign up for the Midship Detective Agency, where you get to do all of the different games.
Hey, how about you? Can you help us?
Yeah.
I don't think so, Kermit. I think we could do better, okay? No, listen, really, we need your help.
This is actually like a really good way of forcing you to explore the ship. So if you want to have a look around and see everything.
Don't be scared, it says it's just for children, but
It's not for children. None of this
I'm
is for children.
someone's child.
Yeah, exactly. And also, this is just a good way to force you to go to lots of different places. So yeah, definitely play the game at the same time. We've come specifically to this door, 8166, because this was our room last time we were on the Dream, and we're strange people, and it means like something to us to see this door again. So, hey 8166, hope you're good. And I hope that Lucas is having a good birthday. They are in the middle of a crew safety drill right now, so that's what this is going on behind us. They're in the process of evacuating the ship. So we just got to hear the captain say evacuate the ship over the intercom, which is...
He said abandon ship.
Abandon ship, whatever he said. Probably not something you would want to hear on a normal situation. We are now at our next thing.
I wonder if there are any clues here. It's really dark, okay? Try using the ropes to move the lights around to see if you can find any clues. Great work!
Yeah, what'd you find?
It's the rehearsal check-in. These guys are at rehearsal from 1 to 2.
Robert's just reminded me of a story of when I was very young. The first time I went to the beach, I was maybe 5, 6, and I had only ever seen beaches on TV, and they all looked like this. And this is how I thought Clacton would look. No disrespect to Clacton, but if you've ever been to Clacton, it doesn't look like this. My 5-year-old self was very disappointed with the fact that there were no palm trees. Honestly, there's so many awesome little like Easter eggs and stuff around. I love all the Muppet stuff. Pepe the Prawn. The ship is very quiet right now. So again, if you are on a cruise, you've never been to the Bahamas before and you want to get off in Nassau, do it, absolutely do it. Go and explore something, see some dolphins. But this is, if you want to spend time on the ship, this is the perfect time to see a very quiet ship.
He thinks you'd be more upset about me jumping into a pool with a shark.
Wait a minute, you put a shark in the pool?
Well, he's not there anymore. He's up on the diving board.
We are taking our detective responsibilities very seriously. We are trooping all over the ship, and all of the notes we've written down, like, serious business. I love this little door. Stateroom number 5148.5. We were looking at that last night. Someone said, "Is that somebody's room?" Yeah, really small person. We're watching you, Rolf. Of everyone so far, it's all pointing to you.
I'll ask the questions here, okay? So, Pucci,
1:47 p.m.
Doggy paddling in the pool.
That was all. It was all pointing to Rolf. Alright, this should be our last one. We have a new suspect in mind, but we have to pick it now, so let's find out if we were right. Yeah, we did it!
Thank you.
And you figured out who the culprit is. Yeah. We should turn and feather her, okay? Oh, wait, she's already feathered.
Well, don't be too hard on her. Let's ask her why she did it. Camilla, we know you took the props.
Camilla would never do such a thing. It's true. But why, Camilla? You know I'm performing my big stunt on the aqueduct. What? It's not a real duck. It's a water coaster. Camilla, you were jealous of a water coaster? That is so romantic. Look at me. That's so romantic. Come on. Let's go.
Why is he dressed like the Rock?
Just sure know how to bring down the house, okay? Thanks for doing all the hard stuff.
Come on, Scoopy. Now back to work.
Remember, I was never here.
Hey, who changed the lock?
All of this detective work means you deserve a reward with some ice cream. The ice cream is back to being self-serve. It was for a little while served for you, but yeah, it's self-serve again. I've got the banana and strawberry swirl, which I'm very much looking forward to. So we've come up to the satellite falls area of the ship, which is deck 13 forward, at the very front of the ship. It's an adults only section, and it's often the quietest place on the whole ship, and it's very chill right now. It's very nice. There's a pool here. It's just very, very relaxing. So we are just going to spend some nice time chilling right here. So it's now about 2:30. Roberta's going to have a nap because it's a holiday, and why wouldn't you take some time to have a nap? But I've come back up on deck. There's a little bit of weather around now. It's not quite as blue sky as it was, but I'm just going to use this time to walk around the ship. I love exploring these Disney ships. So my absolute favourite deck on the ship is deck number 4, which is this one. It has this really nice outside promenade that you can use as a running track if you're the kind of person that runs on holiday. But it wraps all the way around the ship. There's these nice, comfortable chairs. See, I just love, this is my favourite place to sit. It's very often quiet, not very many people around, and it's just a nice area to sit on a very comfortable chair, either watch the sea go past or right now watch the Carnival Freedom. It's just about time to leave. The captain's just been on the intercom and told us that we are all back and ready, and we are on our way to Castaway Key. It takes, well, it's only 70 miles.
Yeah, knots.
70 miles, nautical miles, to Castaway Key. I don't know what the difference is, but so it doesn't take very long. So basically, we're going to be going very slowly. He's down there, ready to tie us off. We have been untied at the front. We're also waiting down there, ready for us as well. Yeah, I think we're leaving. I don't know if I caught the my jump on camera. And that's where we're heading, out into a pretty rough looking sea.
very good evening, Disney Dream. This is Carly, your crew.
Tonight is Beauty and the Beast, which is an incredible show. Genuinely the best show in the entire fleet, I think. So definitely a reason to come on the Dream, and definitely don't miss it. Right, it's showtime. See you later. It is so good. So good. 5 stars, 6 stars, 7 stars, all the stars. It's phenomenal. Watch it. Come on the Disney Dream. Book a ticket now specifically to watch it, because you have to see it to understand how good it is. It has no right to be that good, a cruise ship, let alone like the West End or anything like that. It is phenomenal. We've come into Sea Treasures to have a look about what's going on. The suitcase. How much?
$160.
It's not bad for the little one. Yeah, it's not bad for the little one.
Nice.
Oh, a little mug. How much?
$26.99.
$26.99. Just a little.
At first I thought it was a wax melter.
No, like a little drinks holder. It's nice. I like it. I've seen some ones that are specific to the ships, which I kind of like as well. This is Sea Treasures, so this is mostly clothes, and also some non-Disney clothes as well. It's a nice Spirit jersey. Let's have a look at that one. What's it got on the front? Oh, a nice rainbow on the front.
I think it's a pride one.
Yeah, it is the Pride one. How much are you? You are unmarked, so I'm assuming $79.99. This is a bag that was present on our Disney Magic at Sea sailing last year that my friend asked me to get for his mum,
$95.
which I was unable to get. I did manage to get her one of the small ones, but the big one was the one that everyone wanted. They sold honestly, they opened the shop on the Magic on the first night of our sailing, and I was about maybe the 10th or 15th person in the shop, and every single person in front of me grabbed one of those bags. That's how popular they were. They were absolutely impossible to get. So just seeing them here, just like that, it's weird. The merchandise situation, much better now. I do enjoy socks. I do enjoy Disney Cruise Line socks. You are $16.99. A lot for socks, but I do like some branded socks. They don't seem to have the big suitcase on board this time, only the smaller one. Which, to be fair, actually, I probably would get the smaller one anyway. The shops at show time are very busy. The show kicks out and the shops get very busy. So they close during the day on port days, but they're open all day on sea days. So you might be better coming on a sea day if you want some quiet shopping, if you have a sea day. Otherwise, just avoid it around what's the time now? Around 7:30 really, because you'll just catch show changeover time and it gets packed in there. You have to have a card to operate the lights, so our room key from Aventura is still doing a good job for us. We've come back to our room to some kind of towel animal with Donald and some sunglasses again. Are ready for bed. It is optional dress-up night on the Disney Dream tonight, so there's a lot of people in, ties and dinner dresses. Optional is optional, and we will not be optioning the optional dress-up night. That's not for us. Let's have a look and see what it's like outside right now. I mean, that's never a good sign, is it? That noise. Oh. Oh, do you know what? It's not too bad. And there is another ship on the horizon. I'm not sure what ship you are. I'm sure if I zoom in it will go very blurry. Something Royal Caribbean, I think. But there is that ship over there. And there is another ship over there. It is surprisingly warm. My watch won't load the weather, I haven't got data. But it's still shorts and t-shirts warm. I am wearing a jumper just because it got a little bit chilly when we were in Nassau. Oh, the light went off. But it's warm. So after checking online, it turns out that this is the Celebrity Summit. So it's basically left Nassau behind us, sorry, after us, and then has overtaken us. And then the other light on the horizon, that's the Carnival Freedom, so that's left Nassau and is off somewhere else. Okay, take 2 attempt at Mickey's mainsail. It's much quieter in here now. So we have, this is again mostly closed, but they have a few other things in here. This is where you will find the much sought after spirit jersey. I mean, I look at how many of these they have, and I remember on our sailing on the Magic there was 2 of each size, and once they were gone, they were gone. So no need to rush. In here we have ears, some backpacks, toys. Please apologise for, please disregard the swaying motion of the filming. It is quite rocky right now. Here's where you'll find all of your pirate related merchandise, should you want to dress up for Pirate Night or dress your kiddies up for Pirate Night. This is where you will find all of that. You'll also find your sundries and such in here, including Listerine Cool Mint pocket packs.
Oh my god.
In here you will also find all of your pins, though this is the part that has been lacking actually. No ship specific pins anywhere at the moment. And also on here, I guess because of lack of other pins, there's some very strange ones for sale. Thinking about getting this deck chair cell phone holder for my desk.
You don't need one.
You also will get all of your Disney Cruise Line merchandise in here. There's a selection of art for sale, all of which can also be viewed downstairs on deck 2 in the Vista Gallery. They do have a little bit of Christmas merchandise right now, but this obviously will depend on the season that you come. But this is a Christmas specific pin, which is very cute. They also have, yeah, it's nice. They also have these very nice tree ornaments, including the ship in the bottle. And this nice Disney Cruise Line stocking as well, which is very nice. Other than Sea Treasures and Mickey's Mainsail, you do have Diamonds and Wishes if you want to buy a very expensive watch. And also around here is Whitecaps, which has very expensive bags in it. So if you want to spend a lot more money after spending a lot of money, then this is where to come. After we came out of the shop, we popped in and stood at the back of the theatre and watched the end of Beauty and the Beast again, just because it's so good. But when they bring up, actually I won't spoil it. Oh, ignore that. Just come and see it and you'll understand. So for dinner, we went to Enchanted Garden. Enchanted Garden. I didn't film like us talking about dinner at dinner, even though we were at a table on our own tonight because our table mates were at Remy. So lobster ravioli to start for both of us. Very good. Very much enjoyed. For main, I had the beef ribeye. Was it ribeye?
It wasn't ribeye.
No, it was prime rib. That's it. Because it's prime rib, it's a big cut that they then cut slices off of. So it's a kind of a little bit like roast beef, but it's still very tender. You had scallops.
Scallops.
What did you
Scallops
think?
with sun-dried tomato couscous, which was good, but the waiter actually pulled out another trick and gave us the sea bass, which I must admit was better than yours or mine.
That was his recommendation, which neither of us took. And this is one of the reasons I love Disney Cruise Line. I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring you a third entree between the two of you because I think you'll like this. And we both said it was fantastic. Tomorrow night we are back in Enchanted Garden, but it is Pirate Night, so it will be a different menu.
Caribbean menu.
So it'll be a Caribbean menu. We've already looked. There's about 4 things on it that I want. So tomorrow might be a big dinner. Tomorrow is a big day. It is Castaway Key Day. So we will see you then. Otherwise, have a good one. Bye.